So it's been a while since I made my first video, and I finally got a break off of my school schedule, so here I am making my second actual video of 2016. I wanted to stay true to my resolution of keeping up this new hobby, so here I am. Since I've been so busy with school, I wanted to talk about something that's really important to me. I've been spending my time completing my senior preceptorship, and I'm on a medical psychiatric unit. I find the topic of mental health pretty important to me still, because I find that there's still this stigma about it no matter how much awareness there is out there. So I wanted to take the time to let you guys know why I think mental health nursing is important, why mental health is important, and this is why.
But why?
Number one, it is literally everywhere. It's surprising to me about how much it can devastate relationships and then just go unnoticed, undiagnosed, not helped at all because no one really knows what to do. That's the thing about it, is that it's just like any other medical diagnosis, but medical is just so much easier to see because it's physical, and it can see that someone physically cannot get out of bed because there's a broken leg. But it's also the same thing when someone can't get out of bed because they're depressed. Because it's everywhere, I think that it's important to really expand the amount of healthcare professionals that are trained in psych mental health. For example, it annoys me and it irks me whenever I go to a different unit or floor that doesn't have trained mental health care professionals that treat patients who obviously have a psychiatric diagnosis as if they're just crazy or they're being annoying. And the thing is that those patients don't know any better. It's their diagnosis that's doing it to them. It's something that they need help on and not to be yelled at about. And so I always just watch these situations, and I feel bad for obviously the patients, and then also for either the nurse, doctor, whatever member of the healthcare team that just doesn't know any better. Since I'm saying it's everywhere, I'm saying like it's everywhere. There is a huge need for mental health care, and it's just not there. It's crazy that people that walk into the ER wait 24, 48 hours just to get a bed on psych units that are small bed units because there's either not enough funding to expand that, or it just sucks to be held in the emergency room waiting for a bed to open on a unit so that they could get better care. The ER is not the best place to get care for that type of thing. I appreciate the thing that BuzzFeed does with mental health awareness, all the videos, Mental Health Week, and I think that there's definitely increased talk of getting help, but I think that BuzzFeed only focuses on the main diagnoses such as depression and anxiety. They don't really go into the personality disorders, schizophrenia. I think they really need to focus on other things like substance abuse. I think that we have the awareness right now, but we don't have the intervention. People know about what's happening, but there's no information guide as to what to do when you know it's happening. So say you have a friend that you think might have an eating disorder. What do you do then? How do you correctly confront them and get the help that they need? And I think that's a very difficult thing for, the average person that cares about their friend. That definitely happened to me before I learned about all the different ways that you can help someone out. For me personally, I found something that I think I'm really good at and I really enjoy no matter how hard. I think it's a hard thing to teach. It's hard to teach therapeutic communication, and it's also more than just giving out meds throughout the day. I know I've learned a lot in the time that I've been doing my preceptorship, and I'm really excited to graduate and hopefully get a job. Those are the reasons why I think it's important. What we need to start is actively changing the stigma that mental health still has from its history. An amazing way to do this is I'm currently raising money. I'm going to be a virtual walker since I can't be there. I'm raising my goal of $250, and it'd be really awesome if you guys could donate. I'll put the link in the description below. Hey y'all, it's later in the day, Drin. I didn't realize the camera cut off what I said I was raising money for, and what I'm raising $250 for is called the Nami Walk. It's going to be on April 30th here in Iowa City, and we're walking to raise money for Nami. Earlier, Drin will tell you about. So let's go back to her. So Nami is a really great organization dedicated to helping all the lives affected with mental illness, and it's a really great resource for any questions that anybody might have. I'm walking with my unit that I work on, which is the geriatric psych unit. Check it out, donate, and help change the stigma of mental health illnesses. in this field of nursing, of liking mental health and being good at it.
So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty?
Oh,
Being good at it.